Buenos dias. It's about 6:15 in the morning. We've just left our auberge for the night. We're starting out early today. It's due to be 30 degrees plus today, so we decided that we'll leave early, try and beat the heat and get into Pamplona, which is around 22k away. Didn't film near the auberge. People were still asleep, so I don't think they appreciate being woken up, especially if they had a bit of a late one coming in last night. So we're off to Pamplona. Aches and pains are being felt a bit today, but all in good spirits. So we'll catch you later. Oh, so these are one of the water taps. Press it, you know it's safe to drink. Just ever so often, you'll come across like a little hamlet or a little village, just like this. And it makes the walk up that very steep hill worth it. Good news now though, we are now walking on a road. So that will help with the blisters, with the calf muscles, and everything else that is screaming at me this morning. Slice of heaven. There's been little moments, hasn't there, on this walk where the simple things have just been wow. So what have you just had?
Coffee and a tortilla.
And how good was it?
Very good, yeah.
Just very good?
Amazing.
Amazing.
It was a long walk to here.
Yeah.
But.
And we go on. So
More to do.
More to do. Halfway to Pamplona. Let's go and find more food. So what day 4 bringing then? Okay, so just over halfway to Pamplona. I think we've all agreed that there's some aches and pains happening, but they're good aches and pains. The scenery is still as amazing as we've ever seen, so there's really no disappointment there. And the people that we're meeting, actually, there's a bit of a consensus, especially for the people that have already walked the Camino, has said that day 4 is probably the most taxing on your body, where your body's actually turning around and saying, hang on a minute, we don't do this normally, stop. But we're going to break through, we're going to get through to day 5, so we're going to carry on. The kids are doing really well, so for those who are new onto this video, it's 15-year-old and 11-year-old we're travelling with. So myself and Louise have brought 2 of our children with us. And they are walking so well. Really so impressed with what they've done. If you've watched our Pyrenees video, then you would have known the challenges that really threw at us. If you haven't watched it, link above, go back and have a look at that one. That's amazing. But just to give you a bit of a flavour, there's the kiddos there, still walking, still getting their way towards Pamplona. I believe that we've agreed to have some dirty food today in the form of a McDonald's. Don't judge us. That's Henry cooling off. Okay, so we're just getting into the town, something like that, before we get into Pamplona. And I think we're going to have a little stop here and possibly have a Coca-Cola or a coffee. Coffees around here is amazing, really, really nice. So I think that's the town that we're just going into. There's Louise on a mission. She's gone to the walking poles now because of blisters, and they seem to be working, I think, a bit for her. So we'll find out at the end of the day how today's been. So good today, we've walked so far. I'm going to give you a break. I'm going to give you a Kit Kat.
Thank you, love.
Enjoy. We're not sure if you can see it quite in the distance there, but that is around here. Where's my finger gone? Around here is the cathedral. Pamplona. Around 21-22k. Really warm day, hitting the 30 degrees now. It's just coming up to midday. It's the first town city that we've come to that is really busy, and it feels really busy too. There's around 200,000 residents in Pamplona, and we are now looking for the Albergue for tonight, which is the Jesus and Maria, and it's around here somewhere near the cathedral somewhere. So the cathedral is just literally up there. So we will get our bags dropped, we'll show you the room, and then we will show you a bit more around. And we found it. Here we are, Jesus and Maria Albergue for tonight. Absolutely beautiful building. Down a little quiet back street. So hopefully we'll be in early enough to make sure that we've got some beds for us tonight. It's nice to see the Camino shell up as well. Okay, so we are in the Jesus and Maria Albergue tonight. So we've just checked in. Really simple to check in as well. Just do the credit card and the passports and the Camino passports. So these are our beds. There's 6 in a pod for this one. There's some 4s as well downstairs, but we're on the upper floor one. So while it's nice and quiet, I'll quickly show you around. So we're in a big hallway actually, a bit of this big hallway. Let me just see if I can show you down there. There we go. Also as well, there's some workspaces just at the bottom there. So I might go down there later and just do a few emails. I know we're on the Camino, shouldn't be doing emails, but we do manage to travel and work at the same time, so that's absolutely fantastic. So let's see what else is going on. These are toilets. Toilets here, normal toilets. Toiletto, normal stuff. Let me turn it around. There you go. So it's just dorm beds all the way through. So 6, 12, 18, 24, about 48 on this floor. And then there were bunks of 4 downstairs, which looks like they've all pretty much gone. So anyway, it's nice, it's dry, it's clean, it's relatively quiet. So good news. Okay, 2 hours later, washed, showered, fresh. We are good to go and get food. It's about 2 o'clock now in Pamplona, and it's really busy down here. It's actually quite a nice vibe. We're going to go and find somewhere to eat. I'm not too sure. That's a quiet street. This one looks a bit busier behind me, and there's another one just up there. So we're going to go and find some food first before anything else. So we've got a few hungry kids.
Here we are in Pamplona, just in front of the cathedral. We got here around midday. I think it was midday because the municipal that we're staying in tonight had only just opened. So we got here just in time to get good 4 beds in the Jesus y Maria municipal.
Yep.
So how's today been?
Warm. So as you've seen from some of our clips from today, we walked around 21k today. The terrain was interesting. The temperature was warm. We were quite lucky. We had some cooler spots during the woods and stuff. But predominantly, I think we felt it today, didn't we? With aching muscles and things like that. So.
Yeah, I think especially as we've stopped this afternoon, because we did get here so early, we've all sat still, which may not have been the best thing. And now, I think other than Megan, we're all feeling a little bit
Yeah, so Megan's
doing okay.
Megan is still touching her toes, where the rest of us are still lifting our knees up to get up a step.
Yeah.
I think most people have said that day 4 is the worst day. So we're hoping that a good night's sleep tonight. I think we're aiming for an early one tomorrow again.
I think we're going to do another early one. It's not as hot tomorrow on the walk. It looks like the temperature's going back to kind of normal levels, where the last few days have been a heat wave, an unusual heat wave in northern Spain. So a bit cooler tomorrow. However, the kids are quite keen to get going early in the morning. I think they find it more motivating, which is interesting.
Yeah.
And so we're going to do that, and quite possibly we might take it a bit slower tomorrow on the basis that I think we might be suffering a bit tomorrow. So we'll have to see how we go, because we've got blisters and aches and pains to deal with tomorrow.
Totally. So Pamplona is a nice city, very historic. You can see in the background we are at the cathedral, but it's quite a nice buzz around it. It's Sundays when we come, so there was football on today, it did go quiet this afternoon, and then it's livened up again this evening. We've just been around the square, and there's kids playing with footballs and American footballs and stuff like that. So I think people do come out on Sunday and enjoy the later evenings, whereas for us pilgrims, we're not.
We go to bed.
No, so we've just had a quick bite to eat, and we're going to head back now to the Albergue and try and get some sleep ready for the 5:15 wake up call tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
So where do we know we're heading tomorrow?
We don't exactly. So the stage that most people do tomorrow is Pamplona to Puenta la Reina, I think is how you pronounce it. We'll put it at the bottom. But our plan was to cut that slightly shorter to a place called Barnos, which is about 2 kilometres less. But I think we might see how we go.
Yeah. Okay. See how the weather is.
See how the weather is and the aches and pains are tomorrow, and see how far we get.
Totally. Okay. Right. We'll leave you to it this tonight, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed our video tonight. If you haven't seen our first video, the Paris one is out, so have a look at the link below and have a look at the Paris, and that was just before the Camino, where we were fresh faced and still raring to go.
And if you're enjoying this, like and subscribe.
Thank you very much.